The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And with us tonight, four-time NBA champion, Shaquille O'Neal. Doesn't that sound great when you hear that? All the team success you had in addition to the individuals.
I love it when you say it. I love it so much that I can impersonate your voice. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Good. Hey, it's great to have you here by my side, Kevin. And a shout out to our terrific 2K crew.
How'd that sound?
That was amazing.
You like that?
How did you do
That was
that?
impressive.
I don't know.
How in the world? He's like,
I don't know.
That is amazing.
I don't know.
Oh my!
take this
I'm
show on the
stunned.
road.
I'm stunned. Stunned. So the New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jay out there with LeBron James, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Brunson in at the two guard. And for Orlando, Damian Lillard out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Carter. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Dozier in at the three, the small forward.
And the big fella, Mo Bamba, grew up not far from where you did, Shaq. If you're guiding him, how does he take that next step?
I think as a rebound and a shot blocker, he's ready-made. Offensively, still a lot of room for growth. You got to use the size. You got to find a way to get an easy shot inside, and you got to get a little meaner.
Jay, the pass to Towns, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
Here's Lillard. From deep, the long-distance three is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Walker against Morris. Here's Jay. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Dozier. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lillard's got 5 now.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He made no secret of the fact that LeBron will be their focus defensively. He said we have to limit his opportunities at the rim. Guys have got to be ready to react, help, and cut off his drives. Sounds like LeBron can expect plenty of double teams as well. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
LeBron passes to Brunson. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Shaq, looking back at your first trip to the finals with the Orlando Magic, what did you learn going up against Hakeem and the Houston Rockets?
Well, I learned that it wasn't going to be easy. I learned don't celebrate too early. And I also learned that winning a ring is very hard. And winning 4 was something special. But I like to thank Hakeem Olajuwon and my good friend upstairs, Kenny Jet Smith. I know you're jealous you're not down here with me. I want to thank you for beating me badly like you did, because you taught me how to become a winner. Love you, Kenny, but I don't love you that much because I'm down here and you're up there.
Here's Walker following the bucket by Orlando. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
New York, no good that time either. Magic leading by 8. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Walker. Morris kicks to Sexton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Walker goes in, and he comes up with the deuce.
My goodness, the level of focus required. Kemba, right in your eye.
And here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Jay, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Lillard. He has 5. The Magic again can't hit.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's LeBron. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Chicago.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Shaq, something that may not get enough attention. Over nearly 2 decades of play, you made the postseason almost every year. To me, that's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, I was in the playoffs 17 out of 19 years. Only missed one my rookie year and one with the Suns. You know what that means? I was a terrible big man. How could I miss any playoffs?
That is some kind of resume.
Why?
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's LeBron. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. That shot wide open.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Magic have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Sexton, the pass to Carter. Towns comes with a double team. Passes it to Dozier. Trying to get open as Carter. Makes it off the glass. Dozier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard outside. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Lillard's got 8 points.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Sexton. To the middle. Carter kicks to Morris. Plenty of space. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
And Shaq, you know about getting buckets inside, but it also is great to see those guards who can also score when they get inside with bigger players. Who comes to mind of guys that would take it in against big guys like you?
Well, if you're talking power, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, John Morant, Zach LaVine. Now, if you're talking finesse, you're talking Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and my main man, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, I think that's a great list to have. Those are guys that they show you can do it a variety of ways, right? You can be physical, you can play above the rim, but you can also hit them with the smitty and play below the rim.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The offensive rebound, and there's the pass to Jay. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Jay. And again, New York with the triple.
boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Sexton. He has 7. Right wing, three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Dozier's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Lillard with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Carter outside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Lillard dishes to Morris. Here's Dozier, covered by LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Walker. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one falls. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Now, even in the later stages of his career, Kevin, Jay. Just focus on one thing. That's winning as many championships as he can.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And talking about how awards are determined, people claim there's a level of voter fatigue. So many things to vote for, and without much meaning. If there's something you could change, Shaq, about the process of all that voting, what would it be?
I think I would probably have the players. The players should have a little bit more say in who wins the awards. And I think you give voice to people who have actually stepped on the court. And we have a lot of legends that played the court. I think we should, create this thing of ours. And you would definitely be included because me and you have been around since 1989. It was also the first year I met Ernie Johnson.
No kidding, yeah.
It just hit me. Oh, it just hit me.
Now here's Payne.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
White finds Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, you love that this guy is becoming more and more of an offensive threat. Zhang draws the foul there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Payne. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In third, the Knicks.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 7-point differential. And stolen by White. The finish, and White slams it in.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
And for the Magic, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. To the paint, here's Morris, and the layup is good. Morris has got 6. The league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. You know, historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round. And, Adam Silver just didn't have the votes.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, too, other than football, nobody really reseeds. And you know what? You have trends some years. Look, you remember back in our era, big fella, the East was the dominant conference. You had it in the transition. And so I just think, you know what, you're just going to have those years. I like the format that we have.
You know what I say, Kevin? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think it's broke.
And if it is broke, get a warranty.
Yes, good idea.
I'm taking that one too, Greg.
You're stealing a lot of stuff here. Here's Bamba, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Payne.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
The Knicks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Over to the wing. Here's Poole. McGee. Out to Morris. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Morris has got 9.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Jang, the pass to White. Back to Jang with 1 on the clock. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into it.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Tristan Thompson. Pirtle is out there with Muhammad Bamba. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Thompson, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Lyles inside. Morris is there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Jack, if you were a GM, what would be your keys to building a great team? We know you're a part owner. What if you were the GM making personnel decisions?
Well, first you need stars, and then you got to, get some players through free agency. Then you got to trade, and then you got to work that draft. As far as culture, you just want players who are hungry and team first. It's all about winning.
It's a good formula to have to be successful.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
On the wing, Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Magic trailed by 9. Here's Poole. They get it back. Here's Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Enes Kanter.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And Morris drops them both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Morris outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Takes a 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Lyles inside, working on Payne. The shot by Thompson, no good. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Toronto.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now, here's Thompson. Tries again. Okafor grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Poole. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York calls timeout.
And we see just about every player in the league trying to shoot the 3. Shaq, and if you were playing today, be honest, would you find yourself launching a few?
Yes, and you know what my nickname would be?
What?
Shakovich. So I did shoot 22 in my career. I made 1.
Oh.
That's not a good percentage, but it's good enough because I made 1. Probably the one that counted.
Yep.
But really, why shoot threes if no one can stop you inside?
He's right.
I think
he's right.
You know,
why would you?
That's logical.
Yeah, of course.
Rational.
You get fouled, you go to the line, the 3-point play. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-4 run. Dozier passes to Sexton. Here's Dozier from downtown. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
That one, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Dozier. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down.
LBJ to the RIM. LeBron is so smooth driving down the lane.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-6 run. Lillard against Brunson. The Knicks leading by 3. Down low, Jay. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 13 points for Jay.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
McGee with the block. Here's Dozier, guarded by Walker. A nice shot by Dozier.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Lillard outside. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 11 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Jay. McGee with the block. They retain possession. McGee on the double team. Here's Brunson. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Sexton against Brunson. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sexton.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize. Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Walker with it, and it's Carter picking him up.
Well, the defender collapses because on the dribble drive from Kemba Walker, my goodness, is he clever.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so Walker nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Carter on the wing. James covering. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
LeBron.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Showing everyone how it's done. Dunk contest, that's 10s across the board, Kevin.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Now Sexton. 15 points in the game. The shot's good from Carter.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Stolen by Carter. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The shot by Lillard wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brunson with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Lillard finds Sexton. Passes to Dozier. Now here's Lillard. Three-pointer. Pass to Dozier. Back to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Hey, that play goes about as expected. LeBron converts through contact as well as anyone I've ever seen in my life.
Lillard misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Yes, this is what makes LeBron James one of the all-time greats. Has the mindset to dominate and a vast arsenal of shots.
The Magic trailed by 4. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Stolen by McGee. And they're on the break. And it's blocked. Jay, defended by Carter. Offensive rebound. Towns. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A nice shot by Dozier.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The drive by LeBron. Rebounded by McGee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
New York calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 3. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Here's Lyles, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Orlando. The Knicks hip shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Magic, and he sinks the second. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Carter. On the wing, Morris. Here's Lillard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov?
Nah.
Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Doris, always great to have Shaq with us, isn't it? You have to love his willingness to come at things from different angles.
I mean, consider the capstone topic for Shaq's doctoral degree was the duality of humor and aggression in leadership styles. That is not a well-worn path. He is unafraid to pioneer, and we hear that in Shaq's commentary.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by New York. Lillard outside. The dish to Carter, and Cantor over to help. A 3 from Morris, just 4 to shoot. Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession. Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
3-pointer, Lillard. Good on the triple. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Here's White. Over Payne. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Orlando. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And now, kicked back to the studio set after his brief tryout alongside Kevin and crew. The big fella, Shaquille O'Neal, were you aware it was a tryout?
Well, that was great.
When's the last time you ever had to try out?
I've never had to try out, but it was great. I just want to let you guys know I'm missing them already.
Wow, well, it was nice of them to have you, and they can have you back.
Well, I'll leave right now, man. I feel that way.
That's why you feel that way about us.
I'm just saying, I missed him. I missed you guys too, but I missed him.
Don't let the door hit you, big fella.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Morris is out there with Carter. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Dozier in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Sexton. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
That one drops for him. White's got 16.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Sexton kicks to Morris. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Cantor, the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lillard scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Lyles. Here's Bamba, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lillard from outside. No good there. The Knicks go the other way with it. And here is Pirtle. No points in the game yet for him. Count the basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Orlando with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside, Sexton. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. And Morris comes over to help. Offensive rebound. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Magic making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Carter outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morris with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Towns throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Carter, and that one falls for Walker.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man, as a performer between the lines as a basketball player, there's a bit of improvisation there as well.
Here's Sexton, and he converts the layup. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, made for a height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Poole. Morris outside. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Brunson kicks to James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl Anthony Towns.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Orlando. A 2-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. McGee with it. Sexton the pass to Poole. Back to Sexton. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Payne, following the score by New York. Pass to Poole. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Poole's got 5 points so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's Sexton. 21 points in the game. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Trey Lyles checked in for New York. A 3 off the inbound. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Walker. 10 points for him. Lyles passes to Jay. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot, and the shot goes down. Jay's got 19 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Orlando leading by 3. Now Sexton banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 10 points in the quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Lyles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Oh, Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Jay, the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Orlando's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Now here's Payne, guarded by Walker. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. McGee with the block. Sexton on the wing. There's the pass to McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And Orlando making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 3. LeBron outside. Pass to Towns. Okafor with the steal. Lillard the pass to McGee. And stolen by James. Here's Brunson. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Here's Poole. He has 5. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up. And LeBron throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Lillard against Lyons. And Lillard throws it down.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
That one goes. Count it. LeBron's got 26 points.
And look, if you're going to allow him to get to the bucket that easily, this lead's going to go from small to big real quick.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Got a piece of it. And here are the Knicks now. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Jay, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Poole, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul. The Magic have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Then for the Knicks, Bamba comes in for Jay. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Lyons. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Payne. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Okafor. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. The Knicks pull it in. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And James throws it down.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Now here's Payne. Carter outside. Bamba with the block. And here comes the break. Towns wide open. Nails the corner 3. Towns has got 11 points here in just the second half. Here is Lillard, and he has 28 points for the game. To stop the run, drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel. Especially from Rain.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Knicks lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Mohamed Bamba is out there with LeBron James. Then it's White. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Payne. And the rejection by Towns.
A terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
First one falls for him. And Orlando making a change here. Dozier's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Walker's checked in. The Magic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Towns against Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Passes it to Lillard. Here's the teardrop. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Jay's checked in for Bamba. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 36.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
And good that time. 23 points for Jay.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Taken away. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the inside, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
If Karl Anthony Towns is feeling it, he will command the basketball. And as a coach, that's what you're hoping for.
Lillard against Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Payne. And that one falls for Carter.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
New York leading by 6. James in the post.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Orlando. Outside, Sexton. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dozier. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Knicks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And there it is for them. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Sexton dishes to Carter, and they pick up 2.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Brunson scanning the floor. Jay covered by Morris, and the shot goes in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Orlando has possession. The Knicks making the shot. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. Got a piece of it. Jay covered by Morris, and it's in there. Jay's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Sexton with it. Carter outside. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Sexton. The Knicks making the shot.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Inside, here's Jay. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sexton against Brunson. Kicks it out to Lillard to end the drought. The shot that time, not on target. And New York the other way now. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Morris. And finished off by LeBron.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Dozier. And a miss there on the triple.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Brunson against Sexton. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Takes a shot at the elbow. White, good. White's got 4 this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the paint, here's McGee, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. White the pass to Cantor. Shoots over McGee, and there's the feed to Bamba. Over Morris. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
I'll tell you, Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Sexton. Now McGee. With some arc, and yes, it's good. The Knicks leading by 21. White the pass to Bamba. Out to White. Connects on the 17-footer. White's got 22 points.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
And the pass to Morris. Bamba with the block, and he's able to get it back. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on 3.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Dozier. They get a hand on it. Pirtle with the steal. Bamba in the high post.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
And that one falls for Bamba. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Both good from the line that time. The Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Lyles kicks to Pirtle. Launches it. Here's Cantor. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Ariza. Here's Orlando now. Here's Green. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. New York leading by 23. Now, here's Lyons over Sexton. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. He started out strong, 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Lyles no good. And for the Magic, their shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And Pirtle sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the quick three. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. On the mark with the 15-footer.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And it's Lillard missing. New York shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Zhang.
Sexton against White. Here's Zhang. Good work defensively by Morris. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Magic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The Magic making a switch here. Poole's checked in, and that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Poole. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And White slams it in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Poole, no good. Smooth sailing for New York. Bamba with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Bamba's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bamba. Rebounded by Tucker. And he knocks down the first one.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
White looking around. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.